Hey everybody, welcome to the NEPA Scene Podcast, the only live streaming in-person arts and entertainment podcast covering northeastern Pennsylvania, offering a true alternative voice in local media. We're coming to you from the NEPA Scene studio underneath Center City Print in downtown Scranton. I'm Rich Howells, the founder and editor of NEPA Scene, and tonight we're here with Scranton hip-hop artist DeVonte Singh and Garrett Johns, a.k.a. Capital G.
The best MC.
We're going to talk about their new collaboration, GVonte, that was just released on 4/20, how their distinct styles work together, DeVonte's 2022 album, Warning, Music Can Make Babies, and his many subsequent singles. Capital G's High Five EP and 2023 singles, writing and performing in various genres, creating beats and recording and producing on their own, much, much more. So please stay tuned for the full hour. We would love to hear from you guys down in the comments below. So any questions you have for these guys, anything you want to add to the conversation, please do so. We would love to hear from you. It always makes the night more interesting when you guys get involved. Before we dive in, I just want to thank our sponsor, Center City Print, who's provided this amazing studio space for us. You can use promo code NEPA Scene in person or online at Center City Print for 10% off. Center City Print can bring your ideas to life in 3 locations: Scranton, Kingston, and Hazleton. These one-stop shops are locally owned and operated, offering high-quality printed products, copy and custom print services, and design solutions to help you, your small business, your nonprofit, your band, your photography, your art project, or any venture thrive. Visit them now at centercityprint.com and use promo code NEPA Scene online or in person for 10% off.
Merch, dude, bro. Yeah. I'm elbow deep in the videos. I still gotta send you the draft.
You ain't never. I was about to say, what happened with that?
Dog, it's like 30% there.
30%?
Not 30, no, like 30% left. It's like there.
All right, that's not bad.
It just took way too long to do the color correction on it. It's really like the problem.
Rendered or something?
Nah, the color correction.
I don't know.
I don't think. Yeah. Sorry, it was 30 seconds.
All right, so let's get into it. So DeVonte, did I read you're not from here originally? You weren't born in Scranton?
No.
Okay, so tell us where you're from and how you ended up in Scranton.
So I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I don't know what camera to look at, so I'm just...
You could just talk to me.
Yeah.
We're having a conversation. Let's just pretend these aren't even here.
Bet. So I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Me and my boy Chris Mariotti. Shout out Chris Mariotti. I don't know if he, you know what I'm saying, where he at in his life right now. But we started a production company during college. And during college on breaks, we came here to his mom's crib. And we just started making beats and producing. And then we kind of just stopped making music together. And I stayed up here. And that was it. So, but right now I work with Vic. Shout out Vic. What's good, Vic? My man, out in Toby Hannon right now. So
That's my guy, though. That's a big brother right there. He's a good bro. He's a good dude for real.
He's the man.
He's funny.
He helped me out so much, like in my artistry and just my growth as a
He's like a
musician.
big black Fred Flintstone.
He is not a big black Fred Flintstone.
That's what.
Don't say that about him.
I love it.
Nah, he's the man.
Agree.
He's
Fred
the man.
Flintstone's
No, he's not
awesome.
good.
You've never watched
He's
the
not
Flintstones. It's kind of part 1.
I've seen the Flintstones.
Okay.
But yeah. That's it.
So, what was the impetus? Like, what made you want to make music? Was there a particular artist? Was there somebody in your life?
So I originally started as a producer. So I only wanted to produce music. And I had one artist I was working with that went on my beat and I thought was trash. And I was like, yo, my beat is too nice for you to be not doing a great job.
You didn't know me yet, dog.
No. This was in college.
So what year are we talking? How long ago was this?
I don't know, man. Like 2017?
You gotta give up your
16?
age, bro.
I'm 31, bro. I look good, bro. I don't care. I look good.
That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers don't even know how old you is.
They don't ever know how old I am, bro.
People ask me how much. I'm like, well, where's DeVonte? How old is he? I'm like, bro, man, yo, how old do y'all think he is? Because he older than me, bro. Like,
but anyway, so he was trash. So then I started like working on my craft, and then I was told I was trash. So then I started. No, I'm so serious. And then I started training, and then I got better and better, and now it's like stupid if you think I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
So
my man came down here.
That's how I feel.
My man came down here the first time. I was like, whoa, where did this dude come from?
Nah, I felt the same way about him too, though.
Nah. See, now it sounds like a mute cute. Like we doing a whole.
No, but you're the man though. That's why we got the project.
All right, we gonna.
Nah, so yeah.
Tell us how you guys met.
Well, okay. So in this space, actually, that used to be owned by the prior owner. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Melville. We met through him.
Yeah.
He came through. I don't even know the circumstance of why.
I don't either.
I was just a studio rat. Like I had nothing better to do in my life at the time, so
He
I
was
just
there all the time. Every time I came through, he was there behind the bar.
because there was nothing better to do. It was like, okay, I can either sit home and write raps or come here and maybe somebody else got a rap I can jump on. You know?
We was with the homies.
So yeah, so it's like, all right, I will play bartender and Mr. like pretty much host. I was like pretty much customer service concierge out this. I was the first person you see like when I worked Toys R Us. I was the first person you saw when you walked in there, smiling, hey, how you doing?
Also, the first person you heard walking down the steps. So, gotta make sure you say that too.
Yeah, man. And yeah, he just came in the one day. He brought him in. He was like, "Oh yeah, he does real good hooks." He called me the hook guy for the longest time, and I was like, whatever. Yeah, and then I was like, all right, let's see what he got for real. I remember he put him through this drill. Like he was like, all right, yo, so you got to do all your joints for us. So it was just me and me.
Oh, we were right here.
Yeah. Literally standing right here. There was the bar. I'm just sitting here. It was me, my man Marcus, little cheesy bread, cheesy bop, whatever man wants to go
whatever
by
he
right
had
now.
His life, man.
Well, he's in DC living it up, like living. Dog. He's good. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. I gotta catch up with him, brother. Regardless, it was us sitting down here, and he did his whole set like for 20-30 minutes straight, and I'm like, bro, this is heat. like this is who I need to be messing with. And then we just we did a bunch of stuff back then first.
We did.
None of it really was that good, if you're being honest. Like there's a couple.
It was like
jams.
we just fresh started.
Yeah, there wasn't the chemistry like we got now. We didn't know what was going on.
Now it's crazy.
Yeah, now it's different. But like, yeah, that's kind of how we met. And then like, he would just, since I was here pretty much every day, whenever he was like, hey, what's GVonte doing? Immediately. He was on time back then. He used to be on time and early.
I'm still on time.
Bullshit. What are we talking about?
I'm always on time.
I
am.
So
if you're showing up for West Coast time, you are.
On time.
let me ask this. So how would you describe your style? And then how would you describe the other person?
I think my style is smooth and sensual and slightly sexy and confident. And my boy right here is like he said, boisterous and like, I want to say more pop culture related, like more like right now prevalent. Like I don't have no bars like he got. Like his bars is
none of that's on GVonte, but yeah.
But still, like the way that he write is more relevant to like what people might be like, oh, I know that character. Okay. Oh, I remember watching that type of thing. I don't have nothing like that. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I just live in pop culture. That's kind of my problem.
Yeah, that's dope. That's good. That's
I just swim on my computer in the World Wide Web,
I think it's cool, man. I think it's cool.
I don't know. I call your style like neo funk. Cause you know they got like neo soul, but like neo funk, but like with a little bit of EDM flair. A lot of EDM flair in your solo shit. Actually, I should probably say.
I can see that.
Yeah, a lot. I see shorter.
I'm on it.
I don't know. I think I'm just a rapper. I don't know. I don't really have. I do too many different styles, and now especially with GVonte coming out, looking at my own Spotify and listening to these songs, it's like. I've touched pretty much every style of hip hop at this point, so I don't even know what to call him. I'm just a rapper.
I was also disappointed that I was labeled as just a hip hop artist. I feel as though I'm more universally capable.
You're a pop star.
Yeah, like I don't want to say pop star. Like I'm just able to do
popular music. You know what I mean?
All right, bet.
Well, see, that's like the tough thing as from the journalist perspective.
Yeah.
Because whenever you're writing about music, a lot of musicians are like, well, I'm not any kind of genre. And I'm like, so you want me to say the music person?
Yeah,
the person that makes music?
Yeah.
Everyone's just going to immediately go, well, that sounds generic. That sounds weird. I don't like
categories
whatever.
Suck, but like
so if you just give people a general idea, like obviously, like last week we had a metal band on.
Traverse the Abyss, those my guys. I love them.
Right.
They're so good,
but some metalheads would be like, well, that's metalcore, or that's metal bass, or that's metal thrash, or it's this, or it's that, or whatever. And it's like, well, I'm not here to argue that.
I will argue metal all day. That's the one thing I love about metal that hip hop does not have is the subgenres. Yeah. Because it, like, as much as genres are annoying, they're stupid, especially from a creative standpoint. You don't want to get pigeonholed. It's really easy when you're describing something to convince somebody why you would like this to just be like,
Oh, it's that
like
tight.
this is thrash.
Yeah, yeah.
This is hardcore. This is hair metal. This is
Hair
punk.
metal.
This is post punk. This is you know what I'm saying. This is new metal. Whatever it be, you can point to bands in that genre like new metal would be like Linkin Park.
That's
Evanescence.
new metal.
Yes, and new metal. Yes.
I like new metal.
Yeah, I do too. I'm big
like
Linkin
Linkin
Park. R.I.P. Chester, my guys. Like I love Linkin Park. Ask anybody that works with me, they're coming on at least 3 times in the kitchen. Like you will get at least 3 songs a day on Linkin Park, especially on Hybrid Theory and Meteor, the best 2 albums ever.
So I don't mean to shorthand you, just
Oh, no, you're good.
just to
You're
give an idea of like what people might expect.
Word.
But
Because I got bars.
but yeah, you know,
got bars.
I want to
But
get.
you also don't.
I do. Though.
No,
I want to talk about that. So, like, why, I think a lot of people do get kind of stuck in a genre where they feel like they have to, oh, well, I am established as this and people know me as this, so I have to do that. But you guys really have an opposite idea of that. Like, you want to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You know, one song you're doing sounds like R&B, and then the next song is like
EDM club banger.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
next song,
exactly.
then the next song is a Rick James ripoff. Then the next song is
Nah,
So why is that?
It's however I feel in the moment. Sometimes I get inspired by like certain artists, and then I want to make something like that. So like if I hear like you said Rick James track, I might be like, yo, I like the way he went, ooh, and then just want to make something. Yeah, I want to make something like that. Or I'll hear like a Kendrick and the Drake diss record and be like, yo, I gotta write it.
Bro, like
I gotta
that
feel
is
like
so
a thug
hard,
right now. So
oh yeah, well my man's trying to get into the diss culture, but with nobody
I had nobody to diss, so
Yo.
I'm dissing anybody. Like I don't care. I don't know.
what makes a good diss is actually having information, dog. You
I
can't
don't think I have haters like that.
Cause you a good dude. Nobody.
I'm a nice guy.
If you have to write a diss record, you did something wrong in your life.
Yeah, I don't.
I
It was,
look
just,
at
it
it.
was just a diss record.
Please, nobody come at me. I ain't got the energy for you. Like, I got the bars. I will destroy you, but I'm just not. I don't
No,
got
he
the
will-
energy,
he will
bro.
go
I
off.
don't
He
got
will
the
go off.
energy.
That's cool.
Is there any that you prefer to write in? Is there something that you think maybe you're particularly the best at, or
Singing for sure. Like I was just telling Seamus, shout out Seamus.
Seamus.
I know I said his name.
Yo, Seamus the GOAT, bro.
Yeah,
Let's get
Seamus is the
Seamus
best.
his flowers.
Yes,
He is
yes.
legend, bro. Give my man his flowers.
Damn, I don't even know what I was about to say. Oh, I was telling him that when I see females in the crowd now, I refuse to rap. So like if I see,
What?
no, bro, for real. Like,
So you're never rapping again, is what you're telling me?
no. If,
Like,
there's,
what?
if there's a female in the crowd that I'm like kind of like captivated by, I'm only singing like 100%.
All right, well, that's we
That's
gotta
me,
do
though.
summer
That's just me.
nights.
No,
And you
that's
got a
fine.
whole verse on that.
That's fine. I'm singing that.
That's
That's like a singing verse. It's like not just like I'm going like this. I'm like, baby, tell me what you know. You know what I mean? It's like kind of pitched.
Nah, but the verse, you kind of rapping.
It's pitched though. Pitched.
All right,
communication.
I'm gonna call you out next time.
Call me
Bet.
out.
I got you. Like, right.
I have.
Bro, you ain't done like I have. There's been 70%. That's how GVonte even came to be, jumping the gun. Like, you gotta remember, I did a show for 70% women, and I saw none of them give me the time of day because I was rapping my ass off. One of the
Bro,
best
I don't
bars
think
I did.
they don't really like.
It is what it
I mean,
is, man.
everybody different, but like they really definitely like singing more.
I get you, but sometimes
Especially
if you got a
when you
better,
can sing.
a good song will get you a long way if you still got bars on it.
Right. But
You still see, look, man, come on, you see girls at the Young Thug concert. What are we talking about here?
that's because Young Thug's not rapping. He's like,
You know what I'm trying to say. Girls go
Like-
see Kendrick.
Well, he's nice though.
Are you not nice?
I'm super nice.
Okay, boom. What are we talking about here?
But I'm still just gonna keep singing.
Okay.
I'm still gonna keep singing. Just gonna give-
You see my point, though. I'm right.
I see what you're
Kendrick
saying.
is great.
Yep.
Kendrick's great. Drake's great too.
Well, how did you guys figure out that your styles would work together at some point? Because like you said, at first maybe you didn't see that, but it kind of
It wasn't so much as to see it.
It might have been Garrett.
It was mostly me because I've been doing the experimental, like real rap hip hop shit for so long, and that's just where I feel comfortable. Like that's really where
That's
I'm
your
going.
bag.
Yeah. Let's be real. Like that's where I'm going really with my solo stuff, which I'm still working on. Hopefully June 20th, my birthday. Super capital G. Maybe we'll see. But that's volume 1. We'll see. We'll see if it gets done in time because I do want to do fucking volume 2 with you. But regardless, like I don't know. It's just. Not that I didn't want to do stuff. Like I said, we had a bunch of stuff from back in the day, like tracks people love still. Like I still get people talk about One Piece. Yeah. Backstabbers, we still gotta redo. Like we got some joints from back in the day that people liked. It wasn't where I felt in my heart at the time. I was so much in my nerd rap bag. I just want to talk about cartoons and video games, no hooks. I mean, you see me do it for a year,
like,
year
no,
and a half.
he wouldn't like want a hook on
no
his
hook.
track.
I was like,
He was like, I don't want no hook. I'm gonna just rap.
yeah, because that's what I did.
Which is
80% of it was like I said, it was written down here like back then. So I would write it down here, and I didn't have nobody to bounce a hook out. It would be me by myself, maybe Mood in here, maybe Silo. Actually, a lot of times Mood in here, and we just be going back and forth. But it would just be, I wrote 72 bars. I don't really know how to break this up. Let's just go in the booth and drop it. Like,
I remember that.
But it just really came down to me saying, like, I need something that's going to get the girls to move that I can perform at a show. So that's how we made Tonight. And then I was like,
they moving.
Yeah. And then we did it. And I was like, okay, I think we could do a little bit more of this.
Yeah.
And then so I just kind of floated them like 2 more. And then that 2 more turned into like 8. And then now,
They sounded nice.
And now some of them, are still on the back burner and still get messed with. But it was mostly on my end. I didn't feel comfortable doing, like, I don't want to say for nothing like chick records. It just didn't feel natural to me. It just felt like I was forcing it. Now, I think also I'm a better writer, so it just comes off way easier.
He got a lot better.
Because, like, also, like, I would stress over not having the most over-the-top, bro your head off bars.
Like fat. He was always trying, like...
This was not the project for that type of shit. So, like, I was like, I have to find a way, a good medium of pulling it the fuck back.
Chill.
So.
It was dope.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you guys know each other well enough now that you could make that criticism. You could say, well, I don't think you should do it this way. Or I think you should do it this way.
I need that.
We do that all the time.
I need that. I yell at people if they don't. If I hear, oh, that's okay. Why? Like, I need a reason. I need...
He'd be like, yo, you got 2 days. I need your notes, bro. What's wrong with the song?
That's real, because we have a deadline.
Nothing wrong with it. He's like, no, I need your notes, bro.
I do, because we have a deadline. We got studio time, bro. That shit costs me.
I'm
Bro.
like, yo, it sounds good, man. It's really nice.
Nah, dude, I'm trying to get shit perfect.
That's fine. That's good. You should. That's great.
Yeah, man. Yelling at me about notes. I feel like that's important. Now, I'm yelling at you about being late. Like, I feel like one is more outweighs the other. Like,
life happens, bro. I be in life.
I'm not saying that.
And I get there, and then I kill it.
But it's consistently late.
That's fine. I'm sorry. That's what we do about it.
All right. I forgive you. I forgive
you right now.
Whatever. I'm glad I got witnesses. I can call you out.
There's no witnesses. I'm always on time, bro. I don't care.
You can call Maze right now.
Call him. You can't. Don't do it. Shout out Amazing too. Shout out Amazing. Hope you're good, man.
I'm pretty sure he's watching this actually.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what's up.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we done derailed the whole thing. This is what happened.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's a conversation. It's not a strict Q&A, A to B sort of thing. However we get there, we get there.
That's so funny.
So, well, since we're talking so much about GVonte, let's do it. We'll go into a segment we call the breakdown. It's where we go track by track on an artist's latest release to hear the inspiration and stories behind each song. So this can be about the lyrics, the composition, the recording, all of it. Whatever you want to share or you think is the most interesting aspect to talk about. Yeah. So this project called GVonte, I wonder where that name came from.
I watch a lot of cartoons, Dragon Ball Z, where they fuse the
They gonna be like, BAM!
Yeah. So I was like, Go Tanks, Gogeta, Vegito. It's 2 names. I'm like, well, DeVonte doesn't work. DeVonte is not gonna go.
That was trash.
So GVonte works, but
GVonte
but the only problem is some people keep saying GVonte, which kind of throws me off.
Okay.
GVonte?
Not GVonte.
There's no E in the R.
You're telling me. Now I've heard. You're telling me. Look, man, I'm not arguing with you, but that's how it is. But yeah, that's why I try to make sure that G and V are both capital. But.
So that was released on April 20th on all major streaming platforms. Yeah. So let's get into it. The first track is Tonight, which you guys mentioned briefly earlier.
Yeah, honestly, I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's probably my favorite.
I think that's one of my favorites.
It's probably my favorite to perform, honestly, out of all of them.
That song is actually kind of difficult to perform. Because it's like multiple parts.
Oh yeah, it's got layers to it.
It's
It's got the two different hooks that slide together and
it's
shit.
like
Yeah, you got to kind of keep up with it. But that, like I said, I found that beat while I was in Phoenix, so I was like kind of sitting on it. Like, I don't know if I want to do anything with this. It's real poppy. Like I said,
he sat on that beat. Because I got to get on it.
Yeah, and then when I came back, and like I said earlier, I did the show. And I did shout out to Joe Clavison with Screaming Emo. We did the 90s versus 2000s party. We did that party. It was huge. There was a bunch of people there. It was at the Woodlands. It was so much fun. But it was, like I said, I couldn't get nobody like moving with me. And like,
It's all good.
And I get it. I did a lot of rapping, so it's a lot of just like, oh man, what is going on here? This guy is really going for it. But like, but I killed it. I did one of my better shows. But it was just, I needed something, and I knew that beat was dancey. It was gonna get motherfuckers.
Really nice beat.
So that's why I called Vonte in. I was like, I got a little bit of a hook because I was in the studio. And I played it for Mason. Shout out to Mason for the 14th time.
Shout out.
And it's not even gonna be the last time, Mason.
Nope,
We miss you,
it's
brother. Sorry about your mom.
Yeah,
man, bro. We love you.
good.
You should be here. He's really the third man.
He would have sitting right here.
No, like this project, when I say would not have come together without this man the way it did, it would not have even a little bit. He's the best engineer in the world, one of the best friends in the world. Like, he's the GOAT. But he was like, yeah, man, let's just go in and do it. So I just went in, laid my little part of the hook, and then DeVonte called DeVonte. And then I was like, yo, what you got for this?
He did.
He hummed a little thing, and I just kind of wrote the rest of it. And he was just, I was like, unsure. And I just remember him looked at it, shook his head, went in the booth, didn't even say nothing, didn't sing it, didn't practice nothing. Just got his ass up, went in the booth, and just did it. It was done in 5 minutes, and I was so pissed. I was like, bro, that's all you gotta do. Is that easy? All right.
Yeah.
But like, it's really, the way I wrote that song really was mostly just talking to someone in particular. Let me just leave it at that. So,
What's her name, bro? What's her name? What's her name?
It don't matter. She knows.
Oh, she know?
Nah. I mean, well, okay, if that person hears the song, they'll know. Let me put it that way. And the same goes for Summer Nights too. There's two different girls. All three of these are different girls. Is the kind of sad part.
Whoa.
Yeah, look, man, I have a problem. But
You gotta live your best life, man. You do it.
yo, but nah, that's really what it is. So like, I just kind of came in there with just like, if I wanted to get her to dance to a song, what would I say to her in no certain terms if she was just standing here in the booth with me? And I just kind of wrote it as that, like, like, you know, it's you. I'm like, you tonight.
Yeah.
I just want to know you better. Yeah,
Yeah.
So I just
we
kind
do
of
it
brought
right
that.
now, bro. We doing it off. Like,
Hell yeah.
I just kind of brought that in, wrote that, and was like, yeah, kind of. That's it.
yeah, it stuck too. It was so catchy.
That it's the whole thing is really, really catchy. But that is a banger of an opener.
Thank you. Hey, it's our for the rock heads. I think it's when you have an amazing opener. I like to call it the Guns N' Roses effect, because Welcome to the Jungle is the greatest opener to an album ever. If you don't come in strong like that to catch motherfuckers in, yeah, bro.
I know that. That's crazy.
Like, I think about that all the time. Like, imagine you just buy the CD for the first time.
hear that.
Yeah, you don't even know.
like,
You just
whoa.
see the cool cover. You're like, oh, the cross. These guys, the skulls. That looks kind of cool. Let's see what the Appetite for Destruction. You throw that shit in. Welcome to the Jungle.
You're like, wow.
Into Paradise City? Come on. Whatever. I love Gino. They're great. But I just wanted something that, that's why tonight is first. I just want something that's going to, like, give you the vibe of the album, but also, like, snap your energy immediately.
Yo,
You're
it
like,
really snaps you.
that's it.
For sure.
Like, yeah.
That track is nice.
All right, so next up we have Summer Nights.
Summer Nights was fun.
That one remind me of Tonight. Like, it's got the same, like...
I mean, they're all the same
dance.
producer. Shout out to Weston Rios. That's my guy. He really held it down. The first three beats are actually all produced by
Really?
Wes. Yeah.
Yeah, he did good
You
job.
see, this is how much
He
he
did a
was
good
late.
job.
He was late to the studio. He would hear all these, how we got these, and he was on time.
He's wild.
I'm not wild. This is not factual. Like, you would have known who made these beats when we was talking to the bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So how much did you know about these beats before?
I knew everything there was to know about these beats.
bet.
There was drums. There was a bass guitar, a regular guitar, some chords, and some structure. All you had to do was go in there and kill it. That's it. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Wes, he did the first three beats. Beyonce, Kanye Tonight, and
I
Summer
like
Nights.
that one. We didn't get to that one, but I like that one.
Oh, Beyonce, Kanye was
That's
fun.
fine. I like that one.
I'm trying to even remember the lyrics on Summer Nights. I can't even remember. Summer Nights was, yeah. Oh, man.
Bro, all them songs in my head, like, just going like this.
Yeah, they kind of running together on me right now.
That's not what you sipping on. You trying? No, that's Tonight.
Nah, yeah.
Damn, I don't know.
I gotta pull my whole
I just know it's nice track.
Oh yeah, Summer Nights. I remember I wrote that in like 30 minutes actually. Now I think about it, because I only have the one verse on that. Because
that's the one I got the second verse.
Yeah. Because I remember we wrote that one. That was one of the last ones we did for the project. Not one of the last. That was probably the third to last ones we did. But we were so deep in it at that point. We did like that song in like 2 sessions, I think, because we did the hook. I think I wrote his hook. And he came back with the verse, right? Yeah, because I wrote the hook and gave you the hook. You recorded that, and I did my verse like after you left at that point.
Yeah.
And then you came back in
and finished that joke.
Yeah, with the second verse, and then I did the ad-libs on the back end. That song was a lot more haphazard how that one came together, because like.
But it came together.
Yeah. We already kind of knew we were going with the album at this point, so we were just like, man. Well, okay, for me, he didn't really. I was like, how are we gonna fill this shit out? Yeah, but it was fun. That was a real fun one to do, mostly because it was done kind of in between. Like it was done in between a song that's not out, and also done in between Beyonce and Kanye, because we were doing that at the same time. Just do that the same day.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You forget how because also another thing people don't know is this album was really done in like 2 months.
Oh wow!
Like with 2-3 days a week, just going in.
Oh yeah, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, that was really it. Like, if I wasn't at the open mic, it was because I was working on this.
That's exactly where I was too. I wasn't there.
He was so mad. I was like, bro, I'm sorry you can't miss a week. Like,
I was a little mad.
Yeah, you like,
because I really like performing. I really do.
We do love you, Rich, but I think this is worth not seeing me for a little bit, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, I just want that verified.
Putting that work in.
Yep.
Sure. But Beyonce Kanye, I got a little bit more to say about. Summer Night's a little easier. Beyonce Kanye was a fight, because I did not like the hook when I wrote it initially.
What was the hook initially?
That.
You didn't like that?
No, because remember I was trying to get rid of the name drop of Beyonce and Kanye on that.
Damn. I'm glad we kept it.
Yeah, if it wasn't amazing, once again, he was the reason it kept, because he said it was catchy and you should keep it. And I was like...
He was like the one that would be like, if I was like, I like that he didn't, we would just act
he was the middleman. Like I said, he is really the third man of GVonte. Yeah. Like he is, like if it's GVonte as our names together, he's the underline of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
really
he's very much, very important.
He's got really good ear.
Like he's been doing it a long time. Like he's the engineer who was in here first.
Yeah, he was back there.
That's how. Ooh,
you good.
Caught it, baby. But he's like who gave me a lot of my confidence when I started rapping, because he was the first real engineer I worked with besides like my homies.
Yeah,
so like
he was like a legitimate.
So like I met him through that. Now he's one of my best friends. Period. Like, but at the time it was just like dude that just came in, and I appreciate him so much because early he came in and told me like, bro, you need a little more confidence. You gotta come a little harder. You gotta do this, because
he wouldn't just let you go in there and be like, all right,
waste his time. Yeah.
All right, bye. He wasn't like that.
Nah, so that was great. So like we automatically clicked on that point. So yeah, I did not like a lot of Beyonce Kanye before, and now it's one of my favorite records. But if it wasn't for him, because I said I didn't like it. Once he recorded it, I think I had to re-record my second verse. Yeah, because that was the one where I went a little extra on the end with the. Because I didn't like, because I had a couple. That's actually one of the few like pop culture references. We like Mario and Peach, we Zelda and Link, we Cyclops and Gene, we an undefeated team. I was gonna take that out, and he was like, "Nah, keep it, man. Yeah, some of your signature in there." But I just thought it didn't flow at the time. You know what I mean? I'm glad it kept, because it does give it more of my personality, a little shine.
It's absolutely great. It's great.
What do you think? What do you think would be the reaction if Beyonce or Kanye heard that?
Play that again.
I hope so. Yeah, man.
Play it back.
Maybe not so much Kanye. I don't really care anymore. If we go back, 2016 and before Kanye, hell yeah, please listen to my shit. I need to talk. We got conversations I want to have. This post 2016 era. I don't really got a lot to say about them, brother Kanye.
I still love Kanye West.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is my favorite album of any genre, period, for me. Like, I love that album. I love Graduation. I love College Dropout.
Yeah,
all this old shit.
Those are really good.
I could not give a damn less about anything he's done in the last 10 years.
Vultures was good.
I don't agree. I listened to it one time. I like one song off it, and I will never listen to that piece of garbage again. That was a waste of my time.
It was not a waste.
You're crazy.
I am crazy.
That it was it sounds awful.
It doesn't. Well, some of the mixes were kind of
pretty bad. Yeah. All the lyrics on that are.
I like his energy.
Okay.
Like
I feel that energy, but it's not. I think Ty Dolla. If you just take
Ty Dolla Sign is great.
Yeah, if you change some of the beats, give me Ty Dolla Sign and take Ye off of it, and keep a lot of the
You can't
features.
take Ye off.
Yeah, you can. But I would like it a lot more. But where it stands, I can't. I don't even think I can listen to it all the way through again. I don't. That took me like two listening sessions. I remember I was playing League. I had to cut it off halfway because I forgot what the song was. I was like, what are we doing? Like, what is going on here? What is this?
I like that track.
No, I could not. I couldn't, man.
That's a good track.
But Beyonce Kanye's a good song. I mean,
I like that track.
if
more.
Beyonce hears it, that's dope. But,
She be dancing to it for sure.
oh, I hope so. I mean, she in her country bag now, but I think we
She
could take her back into
With
into
that
the
track.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, for sure.
Easily.
So next up we have Super Cold, which definitely
Lasky.
Yeah, and that has a different feel to it.
Oh yeah, what's crazy.
How's that work?
That's the only beat that came from like that was gonna be on my project. Like I wholeheartedly. Oh yeah, no, I had a whole different direction with that. So I'm like, I was gonna do some different shit with it.
Yeah.
And then I brought it in, and it just kind of fit in the sequencing that we initially had. It still fits in this sequencing, but like I had a different setup for the album initially.
That's what I'm saying. Ain't gonna stop. Take it to the top.
No, that's Glorious.
Of course.
Gloria, that with Lasky.
How does that go?
Oh my God. We gonna bend your back.
Oh, all right, back.
Yeah,
All
don't
right.
even know his own music. They love that shit.
But
That's
it's
how you know.
so many tracks, bro.
Yeah, and that's something we'll talk about later on. Because you are a machine, man. You produce so much stuff.
Yeah, man, a lot.
And it's great. It's
Thank
great. It's so and it's
Yeah, I'm lucky
it's
to get
so
this much
varied
time
and
out the
different.
kid. Because I did.
Nah, that's crazy.
But nah, that song is 100%. That was written, unfortunately, I'm not like proud of the things I talk about in that song, but it's factual. Like, I'm not.
There's some wild stuff being said.
Yeah, but I mean,
But
it's.
it makes sense on the track.
Yeah, it makes sense,
Like-
and it's
like the
also
character.
it is very, very true. It's not a character. That's
No,
the
no,
most
like
truthful
the-
song of mine, unfortunately. Like I'm not.
Sad.
It is sad. I don't care. I'm not staying the night with you, shorty. I got things to do in the morning. Like I got.
Period.
I got things to do. Like I can't be your boyfriend. It's not happening. And getting Noah too, my boy Lasky on there.
Shout out.
He was getting him on because that was probably the one song that came through within a day. Like we
Okay.
did that song like in a day because I remember I wrote the verse and I spit it for Mason. He was like, "That's hard. You should keep that on this." I'm like, I want to do something a little bit more upbeat because it's more of a like energetic song. So I wanted to do something a little bit more like party, a little bit more punchline-y, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more fun on it. And he was like, "Nah, man, just keep that. It's fine." I'm like, all right, let's see. And then once we got Vonte in for the hook, and while Vonte was recording his hook, Lasky came through, and he was like, "Oh man, this is cold." I was like, "You got something for this?"
Started writing.
Immediately, he was like, said like two things, and I was like, "All right, here's the headphones. Let's go in the corner."
Yeah.
And I love Lasky. We've been talking about doing projects since damn near high school when I was not rapping for real.
I didn't know
Like,
y'all knew each other that long.
oh yeah, nah, we was in detention in 6th grade together, bro. Like me and Lasky go all the way
I
back.
didn't know that.
But he lived in Denver for so long, so like we were very much not like on the same page. And
Right.
while he was doing music, I was very much into skateboarding and collecting toys and video games. Like I was not into the music like that.
Word.
So now when we finally got to Link, it was just like, boom, we're off to the races now. Because by the time he finished recording his hook for that, Lasky had his verse. He just went in, boom, and we had the song like pretty much mixed done by that afternoon. It was crazy how fast that came along. Because it's honestly, it's probably the most honest song on there. I think that's why I came through.
That's cool.
Pop in your DMs like peekaboo. That's the bar.
Yeah, he did say that.
That's my favorite, man.
Yeah, he said that.
Man, Lasky, he's honestly, anybody that's never checked out Lasky, please check him out. He's one of the best rappers that's come out this area, period. He needs some motivation. He's trying to retire. I'm not letting it happen.
Don't retire, bro. Don't do it.
Next up, we have
Real good. My favorite, my personal favorite on it.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that's actually the last one we did.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like the intro a lot. Just because it's like, I just like doing that.
Feeling
I just like doing that.
Feeling fan.
Yeah, I just really like doing that.
We still haven't even done that live yet, bro.
We should.
I know. Look, man, I had to get things done yesterday. I'm sorry.
Life, right?
Whatever. Whatever. I
He said, "Oh."
this man got jokes.
No, it's not. Man. Hey.
But nah, real good. He's really about like it's real good. You gotta feel real good. It's like
Yeah.
I kind of wrote it for myself, but it was more so like for me to feel better. Like it's something I can throw on in the morning.
You could play that in the morning.
Get me in the right headspace, because it's like
smooth. It's like soft.
Yeah. Like, I love my wake and bake. That's my favorite. Everybody knows I'm a smoker, you know what I mean? So, like, I love my wake and bake. You know, go ahead, smoke with me. Roll up, pull up, drink to the bottom.
That's why I like his verse, because he was calm on that one. Usually he's like, up here with it, like, you know what I mean? But he was kind of like, roll up, smoke. It was just dope.
Yeah, I was on my Larry June.
We used to always tell him that he should do that, and he would never do it.
Because it's hard. It's not, last time I like,
and then he would do it, and it sound good.
Hey, man.
It was dope. It's so cool.
It's good.
Because he got better. I'm telling you, like, we both got better. But
he says I was ass early on, man.
I didn't say he was ass.
Oh my god, bro! You heard
he
that?
He wasn't as good as he is now, for sure.
He said when he met me, I was trash. He said I couldn't rap.
I didn't say that.
What?
That's not what I said.
He's oh man, that's what I heard.
It's fake news.
But not that real good. It was fun, and honestly, I was nervous about writing the second verse because I didn't know, because I've never like done a back and forth honestly with somebody, like anybody.
Oh yeah, me neither.
And I've worked with a bunch of people who, like, anybody can go on my Spotify can tell you that. But it's just I've never done a back and forth verse, so I was real nervous, especially writing both parts for me, or for both him
yeah,
and myself.
Because he just showed it to me, was like, yo, I need you to say this. Do you like this? I'm like, yeah, I like that. He's like, bro, I need your notes. Do you really like this?
It's important, dog. It's very important.
Like, bro, I love it, bro.
Yo, notes are important. You need to know what's going on. You know what I mean?
It's just funny.
But yeah, so I was real nervous about doing that one, and then, like, doing the back and forth was real fun to do. Like, I was surprised how well it came out.
It came out nice.
I thought it would sound too, because I wanted to make sure it didn't sound like one person wrote the whole thing. Yeah. I also wanted to make it feel like he came in and did, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but
no, you're good. Because I was singing, he was rapping, so it was like interesting. But it worked out. It was like nice.
And it was way easier than I thought. Like, when I sat down, I was so intimidated. Let me tell you, I love the records. Like, my verse came through in 30 seconds. I wrote that as fast as I could speak it. Like, that was so easy.
Super fast.
But when it came to doing it, our joint together, it probably took me like 2 whole nights just being on the porch.
Trying to figure out what this is.
What would DeVonte say? How would he feel about it? Like,
felt great about the whole thing. He was really good at picking beats too. Like the beats he chose, because some people pick beats and they're like trash. Like the beats aren't produced well, the sonics aren't there. But every single beat he picked was like top notch, like elite, like an elite level type beat, which was good.
I ain't going over nothing garbage, man.
Yeah, some people don't have that ear for that. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I like this beat," and it's like, wow.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can like a beat, but you got to be on the, because I think a lot of people don't think about is you got to hear this thing a billion times.
Yeah.
So if you hear it and you say, "Oh, I like this," but you got to think, well, I like this tomorrow. If I play this 12 more times, will I still like this beat? Like, that's very important.
Yeah, it is.
Just because you like it in the moment doesn't mean a lot of times. That's why a lot of times I look for beats and I'm not writing to them until a day or two later. I'll let them sit in my folder so I can come back to it. Like, yeah, I might have been in that mindset at that time, but how am I going to feel with a fresh ear on it when I'm not feeling it after I didn't just hear 13 other beats before that I didn't like?
Yeah.
And now, like, I found something I might like a little bit, but it might just be because I heard 12 other things I hated, you know?
Okay.
So that's kind of, I think, the trick to really picking good beats, honestly, is just being able to sit with it and understand, like, you got to sit with it.
Yeah.
Because if you just go into it thinking, like, oh, I just need something that's going to hit for today, like, yeah, it'll hit today, but it will hit tomorrow.
It won't hit tomorrow.
Yeah. You need to be able to catch that energy. It feels good. Mm-hmm. Feels real good.
It's like timeless.
Real good.
He started singing too.
Oh, yeah, I try.
His singing album's coming out. He ain't telling me.
Bro, I will tell you, it's coming. The singing album will be on February 31st, 2092. Like, I think that's what we're gonna do it.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man, February 31st, man.
When they change that calendar, you got
You'll have cyborg parts by then.
Oh, in that case, yeah, no, I'm down.
Head in a jar, maybe.
Bro, I told you I'm a Star Wars fan. Ever since I saw Anakin and Luke get their hands chopped off, I'm like, bro, why not me? Like, me next. Especially when they had Anakin, they gave him a skin over his joint. He just punched. Like, oh, okay, I didn't do that. Nobody even gonna know. Like, yeah, man, give me all the prosthetics, bro. Like, oh man, but the last one, Glorious.
Yes.
He wasn't feeling it.
That's my least favorite song.
Okay.
But Mason really likes it.
I love it too.
He really likes it, so it makes me like it. But I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
I just don't think it's at the same caliber as everything else we did, which is fine because the other ones we did are like
X'd out. 'Cause I got females that like that the most.
See, it's crazy. Everybody's perspective is different. Everybody's perspective is different, and it's a beautiful thing. Because I don't have to, like everything. I just go in there and execute it as best as I can.
Yeah, you do have to like everything, though, I think. In my opinion, if you're going to be on it, like, I will never, ever, ever get on a song I'm just okay on.
But if I'm able to execute it for the way that you need it to sound.
Yeah, but this is your project, too.
I know, but that's only one track. It's okay.
I'm just hearing this. This is.
I told him this.
No, you did not.
I did.
You said he wasn't confident in the verse. We played it back. He was like, nah, I like it, actually. I like it.
No, but it's not my favorite.
Oh, okay.
No, that's all I'm saying. It's my least favorite.
You still do like it, though.
Yes, but it's my
you
least
haven't even
favorite.
heard. I was like,
No. It's just my least. It's my least favorite.
All right. You can't have least favorite kids, but it's all right.
Yo, you sure can.
I get it. Like, Master Splitter doesn't like Michelangelo that much, but you know what I'm saying? But he puts up with him.
I mean, I just know that next to Tonight, Summer Nights, and it's not up
Real
there.
good?
Yeah, it's not there.
Y'all say Kanye?
And that, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not there. But it's still good. It's still a good track.
I like Glorious Slide. It is the most anthemic. It makes me feel like I feel like if you win a sporting event, that's probably what it is.
I
You'll
can
play
see
sports.
that.
Yeah.
Not no more.
That's got to be that's what to me is what it feels like. I feel like if I'm winning a championship, I want Glorious to play. That makes me feel like a goddamn king.
Word. It do got that feeling.
Yeah. It's anthemic.
Yeah.
It makes you, it just feels like I say, you won a sporting event, like you just crossed the track and you're like, yes, I did it.
Always be Victoria.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you ain't gonna stop. Going straight to the top. That's that track. Yeah.
What you think it was?
I forgot.
He definitely thinks it's something we never put out. Like, I guarantee.
I don't know,
But okay, that's the project. I made it with Mason. Shout out to Mason again.
Yeah,
he had
man.
the best verse on the album. That's why I was like very adamant on on that being the last verse on the album because it's over the top.
Yeah,
It's so well executed. I'm mad about it because I wanted to rewrite my verse
His
after I
timing's
heard
really
his.
good.
Oh, it's so good. And he got to the point, like he got the message. He was like, "Yeah, man, it's got to feel like a championship celebration." So he definitely went in on that. He lyrics all. I'm so jealous of that. He killed it, and it's perfect that he has the last verse. He uses a stamp on it, and he is the man that recorded us, engineered the whole thing. So he did everything but make the beats for us, like which I'm still working on. Hopefully, if he's paying attention, I told him this. He needs to make his own project. He needs to be his own DJ Khaled, because like. He has so many dudes that are nice that come through. It's not just us that come through the studios. Amazing Studios, if y'all need to know, West Market Street. I know he's probably closed down for the next week or so, just family issues. But holla at the boy.
He'll be back.
For real. Go. If you want your shit to sound
He
like
gonna
us.
be back with a vengeance, bro.
Nah, because he's bored. He don't do nothing but live in the studio. But
Yeah, he gonna be ready.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. The production's awesome.
like we wouldn't sound if you heard the unmastered version of these songs, you'd be like, how did this happen? Like, where did this come from? Like, what do you guys do? Especially me on my ad libs, especially, bro. Like,
Them ad libs, he be yelling like he Tarzan trying to beat another Tarzan somewhere. I don't know.
Hey man, it works. It gives the energy you need.
They really do.
I mean, Rich, you kind of hear it on stage. I do it a little bit.
For sure.
Yelling.
And Silo has them too, so Silo gets to press them for me half the time.
Silo be like, yeah.
I think that's hard though.
No, it's cool. It is cool. It's just a lot of energy.
It's necessary.
It
It's
is.
very necessary.
Yeah, it fits.
I got to mention the album cover too, because you sent me over the image, so I'll put that up on the screen.
Hey man, that was a lot of fun. We could have. I don't want to get into it, but me and Mason kind of put that together. It's one thing I will give up about the album cover. We are not in the same room in that picture.
Hold on, we're not?
No.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought that was from when we had the shot. That's not.
No.
Now I gotta look at it.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
look at this. Ain't no
That's
way,
why when
bro.
you asked me if I had I'm like,
Nah,
there's
bro,
no unedited version at all. Like, yeah, that is two totally different pictures spliced together. Like, I'm not gonna give it up too hard.
No, bruh. For real?
Yeah.
Whoever spliced, Mason did a good job splicing.
Hey man, leave me.
I thought that was when we did that shot.
So I was gonna say, is there a music video? I thought I
In
saw
the
maybe a
works,
clip
there
of
is.
that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It looked nice too. Well,
Okay.
when we
It's
originally
almost
shot
done.
it.
It's almost done. I will have it up. Hopefully, it was supposed to be up honestly Saturday, but I
Wait,
couldn't.
for real?
Yeah, I just didn't have time to do it before work, and then with just yesterday and Sunday, I was just so tired on Sunday, and we did the party, and then
So it's coming.
yeah,
it's coming.
Monday, Tuesday, that was it. I was asleep Monday, yesterday, same kind
gotta
of
get
situation.
sleep. Gotcha.
Dog, I just need a little bit more color correction and put a couple more spots in the thing this time. Like, hopefully this
Good.
weekend it'll be up, but for real good. It is the video for real good. It should be up this weekend. If you check my pages and if you hound me about it, I promise you it'll get done faster. Like, because I will otherwise sit in my room, I will look at it, I will open DaVinci, I will look at the timeline, look at all the work I gotta do and say, close, but there's an NBA game on.
You gotta check the highlights out. You just gotta watch the highlights next time.
I know, it's really not that serious. It's just, work. You get out at like 11, you just like,
Oh, you don't get out till 11, bro. That's crazy.
I don't want to get into it. This ain't the platform for it. But
Right.
regardless, it'll be out this weekend.
Coming out. It's coming out soon.
It should be out this weekend.
Yeah.
But the album is streaming now. You can
Yes,
stream that.
everywhere. You can
is.
put it on you can put the songs on your Snapchat, Instagram stories if you want. You can find it on
Facebook.
Deezer, Triller, whatever y'all listen.
If you win India,
If you want, worldwide. I think actually,
Afghanistan,
yeah. I mean, hey, I don't think you get Spotify and shit out of Afghanistan, but hey,
it's
if you
on
do,
whatever they got out there. Boom play.
For real,
in
please
Africa.
run up the place. I think it's the best body of work to come out this city in a long time. That's just me being cocky, so I don't know.
As you should.
Absolutely.
You did a great job.
I want all the awards. I deserve them. Humbly.
Well, I mean, I feel like you have to believe in your creativity before you can expect
100%.
somebody else
100%.
Oh yeah,
to do that too. So if you work on a project and you're really proud of it, that's how you should talk.
Yeah, that's the
about
thing. You can't go up on stage and be like, this is just okay.
Yeah. well,
Everybody's gonna be already checked out. You
Right.
gotta let them know. If you come up and say, "This is the best thing you ever heard," all right,
They
that's
gonna
me,
expect
motherfucker.
it.
Yeah.
And then when you deliver, that makes them say, "Okay,
Be
all right,
like,
who is this
"Damn."
motherfucker?" Like,
Yeah.
that's how I get down anyway.
Nah, you get down, how you get down. As long as you get back up.
I don't get it. I see where you were going, but I don't think that
It
analogy
doesn't.
hit the
It
way you
didn't.
needed it
It
to.
didn't. It didn't.
But
It sounded good.
So I met you guys through the NEPA Scene open mic.
Yeah.
You guys have been coming a long time, and I appreciate that.
how long, Rich?
A long time. A long time.
Yeah, like 3 years almost.
2-3
now.
years. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, COVID just threw time out the window.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
that
yeah,
happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I
so
forgot that was a thing.
I guess probably only like a year if you count that. Yeah.
So one of the things that you always mention from the stage, DeVonte, is that you write and produce your own beats.
Yeah.
Everything down to the production is all done by you. The singing, the rapping, everything.
Yeah.
So take me through that process a little bit. Where do you begin if you're sitting down to write a song?
I usually start with drums.
Okay.
Like I'll start with like the bounce, and then it depends. Like we might roll up a little bit. I barely ever drink at the studio. I don't know why.
That's my problem.
My man's lit, turned up. But I don't know.
That's how you get these vibes. You don't get the vibe, you get the dance vibes. If you at the club, you got to hear these songs at the club. You know?
You're right. But one of my mentors he had stated that you should be able to like essentially captivate and execute normal, like without being high, without being anything.
Yeah.
And then that just adds on to it, like your like hypeness. But it is difficult sometimes. So like we do definitely roll up sometimes. Definitely listen to a lot of 80s music, 70s music. Quincy Jones, Rick James, Michael Jackson, obviously Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks. I mean,
What you know about some Fleetwood Mac, bruh?
everything.
You Indian.
A lot of it is just like on the fly. Like it just depends, like how I feel. So like
I
like I
can't
said,
see. I'm sorry. I did the Fleetwood Mac name drop kind of threw me. I never
Hey, man.
thought you as a Fleetwood Mac. I like Fleetwood
No,
Mac.
I
Don't
love
get twisted.
Fleetwood Mac.
Them, Kansas, that whole era of like folk rock almost.
Love that.
It's good. But that was the last thing I expected to hear out of you. Like,
I love it. But yeah, so I start with drums, and then like sometimes I'll put like a melody on it without words, and then Vic, shout out Vic again, hope you good, bro. He'll be like, yo, what if you said this? Because I write with him, and like he writes very well. And I'll have the melody and be like, he'll be like, yo, it sounded like you said this, and I'll be like, all right, bet, and then I'll
that's what I said for sure. Yeah.
exactly what I said. And that's how it happened. That's really how it happened. And I'm usually just there like for hours and hours and hours. There used to be a point when I first started where I couldn't record a song in one day. Like, you know how he'll be like, yo, you just went in there in 10 minutes? Yo,
Yeah.
I train every day, consistently. Still. And it used to take me like 6 hours, because I remember when I was with Chris, it would take me if he was here, he'd be like, bro, it was the most annoying thing trying to record me. But it was like 6 to 7 hours, like just trying to get one like phrase, because I couldn't hit it.
I mean, I'm kind of the same way still. Like, I don't know. You could ask Mason. I take a minute to get my raps right.
Yeah, but he get it though. He do get it. It's not like he's doing one line at a time. You know what I mean? He's like, and then he'll be like, yo, was that good? You know be like, yeah, I mean, that was good. But
well, yeah, because I do my shit. I like do mine in one take. If I can't get it in one take, I can't. Because I got to be able to perform it.
He'll barely ever have a cut, like a punch or whatever you want to call it. I had punches all over the place. It would be like, I'd be like, yeah, and then it'd be like, punch, okay. Like, it was so bad, bro. But now it's like you said, I'd be really just going in there. But it's only because I trained so much and studied it.
It is so frustrating to watch from the outside. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. When I show, because I usually show up to the studio around 4, about 4-ish slides. You know what I'm saying? But Mason will tell you, I'm usually early. Is kind of the issue. I'm usually there at like 3:30, but he's never there at the door, and I'm standing outside in the cold. But yeah, about 4 I usually get started, and then like by the time he gets there at like 7, I'm already one song in. But 2-3 hours is me just rapping the verse over and over and over and over and over again. Right. Because I'm never also happy with my takes too, because I have like 13 different vocal registers I can at this point now. So it's just like finding the energy I want to catch.
Yeah. That's what Mason does well also, so he knows which one is like the right take.
Oh yeah, he'll mark it. And he'll be like, before you even know, he'll be like, I wasn't really feeling that one. He'll slide it down, you don't even notice.
Like, and then use some of it and be like, oh, that was actually from that tape.
Like,
it'd be nice.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah.
And you've done some like home recording and stuff too? Do you have like your own?
Nah, I want to though. I want to. But I really like the setup at Toby Hanna's studio, because it's like,
I mean, he recorded.
Nice.
We record Skin and Bones, so Creepin'. I did R&R.
Yeah, and I got better at mixing too. So I wish I could remix it. I don't remember. It better.
2K23. I did 2K23 with you. I feel like something else. Creepin', R&R.
There was one that's like, welcome.
Oh, we did round 1. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's my joint. Nobody likes me doing that live because it's just too wordy, and I think nobody cares. But like, because it's faster than the same guy. It's like my fastest verses. Like,
no, he be going on.
It's the I don't even remember the words.
I don't either. I just hear.
Oh yeah, the fucking on everybody fucking 36 minutes. Everybody call him fucking Jeremy. Hers got hers. She wants to be no kids for 8 years. Hope you don't bring me go around like everybody. I'm gonna kind of make my little Mac jersey. Nigga, you don't know me. You'll never be my homie. You'll get a bunch of Joey. Fucking best. You'll never be me. I'm Pokemon champion. I can do it all day, bro. This is my words. I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry you can't keep up.
Oh, I can keep up.
You don't know tongue twisters.
If Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Bam.
First of all.
That was horrible, but okay.
You said
she sells seashells by the seashore.
You didn't even say it right. It's Sally.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore. That's even easier.
There you go. See, we right there with it. We right there with it. Sorry.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
Sally sells seashores by the seashore.
That's not what you said.
That's not. I said Sally seashore.
You
seashore.
said.
I know when I get it wrong, at least, motherfucker.
Yeah. If I wanted to rap fast,
you couldn't.
I could. Bruh,
that's a challenge.
I think that's a challenge.
Yo, we going back and forth now.
Let's do it, bro.
Yo, don't get me started.
You really don't think I can rap fast, bro?
I think you can, but will it be well?
It's gonna be better than well. It's gonna be great. Are you kidding me? What? Let's do it. Let's do it. We gotta do it now.
Oh, trust me. You know I got the beat for you.
This went from a collaboration to a battle.
This man said I couldn't rap fast. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You can't rap fast.
So we want to also mention your releases that you've done on your own too. So we weren't doing the podcast at the time when your debut full length come out. So DeVonte, your 2022 full length was "Warning: Music Can Make Babies."
Yeah,
excellent title.
Yeah, I like that title too.
So let's talk a little bit about that.
So that album, we literally just set out to make the most sensual, sexual, obviously baby making music that we could, but we took inspiration from like 80s and 90s R&B. So like it's all, the production is mainly solely focused on like that era. But we working on some new ones now that I performed a couple. I don't know, but those are like all new future drums, like drum
But
patterns.
the baby making music though, that
But
was the
still
project
baby
that put
making
you on,
music.
bro.
Yeah, the baby making music is my bag. Like that's what I will only say. Like,
That's not a genre though. You can't say that.
oh, I make it a genre. Baby making music is my genre now, and I'm gonna stick to it because I love it. I feel like when you actually can sing, like it's much to me. It's like cooler. Like I used to only feel cool when I would play sports, but now I don't do that no more. And like
That's because you got no hands.
bro, my hands, bro, you wild. so I gotta keep the singing because my diaphragm is like omega OP strong right now, and it's getting stronger. So my ability to project is just getting crazy. So I'm just excited about the new stuff, like the new baby making album. We might call it Warner Music Can Make Babies Volume 2.
Dog, don't see my volume titles, bro.
Everybody has a volume 1
Whatever, I ain't
too.
trying to hear that.
Every
Yeah, but I know
manga-
you is the difference.
Every manga on the shelf.
That's kind of where I stole it from. I ain't gonna hold brothers, but like, boom,
All right, fine. It'll be edition 2.
I like it.
But no, yeah, I really like that one. Freaking, I love singing with Seamus on stage because it'd be so fun. Because he really be getting into the song.
He does,
He
yeah.
knows it better than you sometimes, bro.
Yeah, 'cause he really do. So I'll be like really enjoying that because I usually just be up there by myself, you know. And
That's why I have
performing
silo, because there's nothing better than
Yes,
having somebody
it's
up there.
cool.
It's not
Yeah,
having,
it's
it's
so
not,
dope.
even if it's just like for 30 seconds of their time, it's just like
Yeah.
having that bounce off
Yeah, you
of
just
that
like
energy.
Yeah, man. And then sometimes like when we performing, if I can't like articulate like that one track, he'll like say the part, and then I could just do the next part, like full vocal.
Oh, I'm a great hype man. That's what I started doing.
Which is great.
I was moon type man. Let's not forget.
True
Dog.
that.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, that's so dope.
I'm impressed by like the sheer volume of stuff that you've put out. Like I could only see from 2021 till now. Is that like when you really like?
That's when I
started
really
putting-
started working with Vic.
So like from then on, and there's just so many singles and EPs and things in between
Yeah.
and stuff. What is your motivation to keep producing like that?
It's the only thing I know how to do in my life now. Like, it's the only thing that like really keeps me like, yo, I'm good at this. Like, I can like, it's just me. Like, I don't have like in sports, it was like a team, and it's still me and Vic is like a team. You know what I mean? Like, this was a team effort. But when you have the mic, he can't sing for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very similar in that aspect.
Yeah,
of
it's
sports.
1v100. Like, it's
Yeah.
every time you're on stage, bro.
Like,
it's everybody looking at you like it entertained me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, good luck.
And you will be blatantly trash. You are trash. Like, you have to really be good at, certain aspects of self-control, breath work, things that most people don't work on, that is a very vital aspect of being able to perform. Like, most people don't even breathe correctly. So, like, if you don't breathe correctly and your vessel and your body is not in the best shape that it can possibly be with
It's
you,
gonna
who
sound
you
awful.
it's going to sound terrible. And regardless if, like, there's a lot of, like, big singers, but, like, if you're a big, like, I mean, like, hefty, but, like, if you, like, a big, hefty singer, you're not singing 30 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? They might be able to sing.
Yeah, that's how they all
song.
get thin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that come into the game husky
They
slims
slim out.
down.
Because they realize if you really want to perform and not have a backtrack playing the whole time and just lip syncing, or you can't even hear your voice over the track, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna be able to do it. Like, and then you'll get laughed at. Like, all serious artists, serious producers, serious music fans are gonna notice that type of thing.
Oh man, I hate watching one. Oh, that's like a pet peeve of mine. When I like, if I hear the backtrack more than I hear the person, that I automatically tune out. Like I'm like, all right, I can stay home and listen to this,
Yeah,
bro.
sometimes like if I'm testing like workshopping new songs, I don't have a show track, so I'll just like be trying it out.
Yeah.
But if you hear like Freaking and like Hope You Right, there's a couple that I have.
Anything I do will have a show.
He
track.
always got a show track.
I'm not going up there with no.
Yeah, he don't
So
really-
if you see us together on stage, you just know you're getting anyone shit. Period. That's it, bro.
That's fact. That's fact though. I agree with that. And yeah, I just really take it seriously.
We also do tell you we all open to doing shows. Anybody want to holler at the boys?
100%.
Yeah, man. We ain't got nothing going on. Please, by all means, get me out of the kitchen. All right. Like,
Yeah. Now we both
shout out to
take
my
it
boy
very
Ivan.
serious.
I know you're holding it down in the kitchen right now. I miss you, bro.
I don't know who that is, but you the man.
You met Ivan, bro.
Oh, he did the opening. Oh, the intro?
Yeah, well, whatever. We didn't. Yeah.
All right, bad.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, cool.
It's the
Yeah.
brother.
I think we had a question too.
You got questions?
Aaron wanted to ask
What's up, Aaron?
where the inspiration for the more sensual songs comes from.
Ooh.
Oh, what's up, Aaron?
What's going on? I'm interested now. What's up?
So I'm like a very, very healthy sexual person. So like I be having wild dreams and like I just love women so much.
Yeah, you wouldn't get none of that if you just talk to him on a daily basis. When you hear his music and talk to him, let's be real. Stop it. Stop capping.
I don't know. I'm not speaking about that, but I definitely enjoy the company of women so much, and it just motivates me to continue to be a better man, and I just really enjoy.
See, that's where that comes from in the music, though.
That's where it comes from. It's women, like just walking.
Being by yourself in a room.
He's really funny. he's really funny. But yeah, man, that's really. I mean, Aaron, that's all it is. It's you. You know what I'm saying?
It's you, Aaron. Woo! Yo, shout out to Aaron. Hit my DMs. He ain't gonna. What? I'm just, hey.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. But that's it, Aaron. That's all it is.
The sensual man, yo. Speaking to the women, yo. Where the dudes at? 'Cause I know you got questions for me.
Speaking of which, too, you have a song that you kind of became known for a little bit, but you don't want to be beholden to that song. There's a song called "Boobies."
Brittany Bedford.
Man.
Brittany, if you watching this, I'm gonna throw an orange pill at your face. Every single person that she introduces me to or comes around the friend group, she go, "He has a song called Boobies." I'm like, bro.
Can I just say on record, I heard this song well before it was even like thought of coming out, and I thought it was a joke. I never thought the song was.
I didn't think it would be like that either.
Doug, I never thought the song would see the light of day. Even when you did that shit at the studio, I was working on one of my shits, and I was like, that ain't real.
Everybody likes that record at the spot. Like it's just so crazy how that one stuck.
Yeah,
and I think it's because it's funny. Like it's like
I love
tongue
that
in cheek.
it's played totally serious. Yeah. But yeah, it is tongue in cheek. Like at least that has the feel anyway.
I don't even know what that means. I know I got a tongue and I got some cheeks, but I don't know what that means.
It means like you're more playful, like you're not really serious about it.
Word.
Like you're doing it sarcastically, but still giving it your full fucking.
Because I really am still singing. Like,
yeah.
But I never would have thought. Because I have so many other tracks that I'm like, yo, this is the one. This is the one. People gonna love this. And they're like, no, play Boobies. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Ooh.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It's catchy.
It is catchy as hell.
Yeah.
It gets the people going.
Yeah, they really do. Every time I'm there, somebody yell it out.
Every time I've been there, I can actually vouch for it. It's damn near every time. I'm like,
they don't ever want to hear nothing else. They don't say nothing else.
It's memorable, man. Like, let's be real. Who don't listen
So
to
wild.
movies?
Who would have thought, man?
But you do got a lot of joints out. Like, I think Rich is really underselling how much shit do you even understand how many joints you got out?
Bro, and I have like 13 tracks that me and Vic been working on.
Okay.
That I'm about to release. Like
that.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, you got that exclusive right here, dog. Exclusive.
Like,
you got exclusive announcement that there's gonna be a GVonte 2. You got me coming this summer. You got
warning:
DeVonte.
Music Can Make Babies edition 2.
Man is like guarding it now. He's like, wait, hold on, let me make sure I say it right. Like,
Even more babies.
Even more babies. He's better.
More,
like, I actually kind of like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
We gotta keep that.
Yeah.
Fuck an addition.
Yeah, man.
Even more babies.
But if you had to count, like, how many songs do you think you have out, like, right now on streaming?
60, 50, 60.
In the course of 3 years.
Yeah. I just love making
Is that
music.
not a lot to you?
I don't know. I just love
yeah,
making
see,
music.
you don't even realize, like, bro, I got, like, in the course of the same amount of time, I probably have, like, 12 records.
I just love
Like, well, no, I think it's, like, 18 now, including GVonte.
Yeah. It's just the only thing that fulfills me.
I feel that.
That, sex, and cooking
I'm
in the gym, those are the only things that, like, make me, like, really
So,
excited.
like, exercise, reproduction, and food. So, everything a human needs to live, nigga. You just gonna add air to that?
I love breathing. I do love breathing. You're right. So I guess I just love the little things.
Hey, man, nothing wrong with loving life. That's exactly what we need, bro.
bro.
That's how this project came to be, let's be honest.
Yeah. It's just beautiful waking up, man. It's nice.
And G, your latest release is the High Five EP.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
that?
honestly my favorite joints. It's on there, but like, hey, it is what it is. A lot of people don't like it as much as I do. It's fine.
What's on that?
But Back in the Game, which is probably my favorite song to do. Like, that's pretty much, if you see me live, it's probably the first song you'll see me do. Like, I pretty much try to open on my shows. Now it's Back in the Game. I love that joint. It's so fun. Yeah, well, great weed on there. Also, my weed smoking anthem. I am probably every listen on Spotify for that song is me. Just play myself. I don't give a shit. It's great. But no, that's probably one of my favorite joints. It was such a fun thing to do. And honestly, don't talk about quick turnaround. Like, we did this song, this in 2 months. I did this probably because I knew I was leaving to Phoenix was the issue. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do a lot of music. So I think I did it all in like the course of like 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, wow. Yeah, there was a lot. It was a very, very quick turnaround for that one. Like from all of the songs being written and recorded in like 2 weeks. It was the fastest I've ever had to work to get something done because I was leaving a week later. Like,
yeah, he left left the state for sure.
Yeah, so I went to Phoenix after that. But honestly, like I have good memories attached to those songs because we got to do them live a bunch. I got a big probably the biggest bump to all of my social media and everything. And I'm not like a social media numbers guy either. Or just numbers, I don't like.
He don't care about social media at all.
Whatever. But I definitely, when that came out, I definitely got a noticeable bump, and that made me feel really good because I worked kind of hard on it. But especially those first 3 songs, Double Battle with Silo. That was sitting on that song for that. Okay, that wasn't done actually because I was sitting on that one for 2 years almost. Yeah, because I did that live with y'all back when I first started going there. It was But yeah, that's man, High Five was such a fun time. That was a year ago. It feels like a million miles ago. I lived a whole different life 12 months ago. I feel like.
No, you did though.
Yeah, man.
Not here.
I've lived in 4 different places in the last 12 months.
Wow.
Hey, man.
I'm still trying to get my ass out of the same place, man.
Hey, shit, man. Soon.
It is very soon, man.
All in due time.
Absolutely.
Man, yeah, you was in a different studio. I wasn't even here because I couldn't even promote it because I was on the road. I was like, I want to jump on, but I gotta get to work before I leave.
Leave. Like you say it like that.
I don't know because part of me is I was sad at the time, but I was so excited to go, and now I'm so sad I'm back. But I was like, no. The heat was a lot. Phoenix is hot, bro. 120, 117 every day. You couldn't go outside, bro. It was actually painful to go outside. Between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m., it's just if you go outside, you're not gonna stand out there for more than 10 minutes.
Not
it's
doing it, bro.
That's what I'm I love the town. I love everybody out there. I made a lot of good friends and shit. It was real fun. I could not live there year round. This time of year, dope. I would kill it. Yes, winter time is amazing. Not the summer. Not the summer. But yeah, way off track. But man, the music has been great. That's the only thing. That's half the reason I even came back to. I almost went to Denver. I was like, I'm not coming back here. I don't want to come back to the Scranton. And then I was talking to Mason, and then it was I do miss the studio. I didn't rap the whole time I was down there.
Wait, you didn't rap at all?
Well, I was rapping, but there was no studio.
But you ain't recording.
If you are a comedian, the open mic scene down there,
it's crazy.
Insane. You could get 3 or 4 spots a night. If you're doing music, if you're doing anything that's not country or because it's 200 miles away from Mexico. So if you're not doing country or Spanish, you're not getting played.
That's why we your spot because you're
open to everything.
You're allowing all acts. Which is beautiful because this area is obviously,
so multicultural. We got everything, bro.
That's great.
You'll be it'll be before me. I've seen it before. It'll be a comedian, it'll be a singer, it'll be a folk singer, and then it'll be me, and then you'll have a metal band coming after, and then I'm like, yo, this is what an open mic's supposed to feel like. It's not supposed to be 30
it's
girls with an acoustic guitar playing, and then I go up and rap, and it feels out of place, and I'm like.
That was always my philosophy with NEPA scene in general, is that the scene is more than just 1 or 2 genres.
Yeah, I get it. We were one of the hardcore capitals for a long time, and I do love hardcore. Obviously, I'm a skater from fucking Scranton. Duh, I like hardcore. But but it's just one of those things of we have a lot of good talent, man. Let's not forget. Traverse the Abyss you had on. I don't think they're a local band. Period. I think they need to be out of here. I think they're so good.
Are they that good?
Yeah, bro. I saw them at the V Spot maybe a year and a half ago now. A little longer maybe, but I had the best time. The best time. They're like one of those. There's like a couple good bands around here that I like will stand if I see them. Like if I'm driving by or whatever the fuck. Like if I see Nowhere Slow's playing, Traverse the Abyss. Was it Militia?
You checking them out?
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. Gotta stop in. Who? I said Nowhere Slow. They're another of my favorites. I know I'm blanking on a couple. Blame my mind, not my heart. But they're definitely a handful of bands where I'm like, if I see y'all playing, my day is stopped. My night is stopped. I'm jumping in. Like, what's going on?
I like Pucker Up.
Pucker Up is great.
I think that's what that band is called.
They're great. They're so young,
they
too,
started
which is
at the mic,
crazy.
too.
Yeah, they're really good. Shout out Pucker.
They're so young, too, which is wild to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Their voice, well, her voice is nice.
Yeah, man.
And it's funny too because Anshe started coming to the open mic years and years ago before we were at the V Spot. We were at Thirsties and Elephant, which is now Cheap Shots.
Oh, I love Cheap Shots.
And she used to come with a ukulele. And just do little like small
Ukulele
acoustic songs.
to straight post punk.
Yeah. So she's I went through a lot of different
Iterations,
life changes, and style changes.
saw
and that sort of thing.
like
I saw true evolution. And she was
some 41,
and she impressed people. She made people stop and really listen when she was doing that. But I think what she's doing now is like
next level.
Yeah, it's next level, and it's so it's so important to have like young punk bands coming up and actually saying something.
Yeah. She's
First off,
from her heart.
Yeah.
young punk in general. Like, can we get another? Like, we need more punk, just straight up rock bands. Like, the metal is coming back. I feel like in the underground scene for metal. As a metalhead, I'm very appreciative of that. But when it comes to like punk, alt rock, emo, any of that, dead in the water. Like everything that's
There's
not
no
like
Blink-182s.
weird. Yeah, there's not
No more Blink-182.
There's not. New? No.
No more.
And I think other than things like the open mic, a lot of the venues aren't really showing how, as you guys said, multicultural and multi-genre the scene is.
Yeah.
There's that isn't reflected in a lot of the shows around here. It's just like, and that's not to bash the venues that are
offense, but
putting
it is
stuff
like,
on.
let's be real. Like,
I
most of these
think it's
are.
great that they are, but there needs to be more of it, and it needs to reflect everything.
And everyone,
And it just doesn't.
Like I said, I don't want to like bash, but it just feels like you always see the same 5 people everywhere else, and that's it. You'll get 5 people on the docket. Like, and
sure.
You're out of there in like an hour, and you're like, this is an open mic.
Yeah.
But hey, we got anything. See, we got the best of the game.
That's fact.
For real, man. Like honestly, we would not have been able to grow to the level we were.
No, that is a fact.
1,000% a fact.
If I like knowing I can perform every week, know this like I can train and really hone in on what I need to work on, what I got, and then watch it back and be like, oh, this is my football tape. Like be like, yo, I could have. Like he was like, yo, there was one time he was like hunched over, so I like made conscious efforts to make sure that.
My man was.
The mic was just low. So
It's like, bro, man, you just need
I
to.
just had to lift it up. But but like I take all of that into consideration and like try to get better. So it's a beautiful thing that what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
It's really good.
I appreciate the hell out of it. Granted, I've been the last couple of weeks have been struggling back down there. Like every time I'm down there, I just feel so much love. I get the best stage. Also, it's in my favorite bar in the city. Like period. I love the V Spot. It is the best for me anyway. I don't know. Obviously, they're very hospitable to you.
I can't argue.
Look, man.
And that's the thing too is I get approached a lot to say, well, why don't you do open mics or other kinds of events here or here or here? You wouldn't believe how many times just even in the last few months that I've had those conversations.
Yeah.
That happens all the time. I'm always coming up with new ideas, open to something new, open to trying different things, whatever. It's a matter of other people not following through on those things.
Yeah.
They're saying, well, we want you to do this. We want you to put all this time and effort into something, but we don't want to pay you.
Or
We don't want to give you anything for it. Or we want to look. How about we do a couple of them for free,
and we'll see how it goes.
and then we'll see how it goes. And I said, would you approach a band the same way? Like if there's a hot local band that you want to have at your venue, do you call them up and say, hey guys, come out and play a free show. Bring all your fans, advertise it for a month, let everybody show up. Afterwards, after we're counting everything up, maybe we'll give
see
you
what
something.
you got. Yeah,
but maybe, how about maybe you play 2 or 3 more,
like,
and then you do that. And it's like, and I'm not asking for a lot. Like I think
bro, you
prices
spend the
are very,
whole
very
night.
reasonable.
You gotta run it, you gotta host it, you gotta be there the whole time, you gotta lug all the equipment. There's more that goes into it than just showing up and setting up a microphone.
Like, hey guys,
right.
Yeah.
That's something that people I don't think understand or see the back end of that, and I think that's very important in what you do. Like I say all the time when I see you, I'm just always excited to see you and so glad that you do this. Like the fact, because like you'll see cats doing open mics, but you won't see the same dudes hosting open mic. You won't see the same people in charge. You won't see the same people caring.
Right.
Not as many people can give the same amount of energy, effort, and care that you do, Rich. Straight up.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Well, I think too that the artists deserve that kind of platform. And there's a lot of people who have the funds and the means and the staff and whatever to do it. And for whatever reason,
Vinny is the only one.
They're just not doing it. So yeah, I feel like I got to pick up that slack sometimes.
It's very appreciated.
Not to say that there aren't other people doing great stuff out there, but
yeah, but
I want to make sure that like I can give the most to the artists that show up too, because I'm grateful to you guys and everybody else that shows up and shares a little bit of themselves on that stage. I think that's so important for people to know about too. So that's why we do the live stream. The live stream isn't for clicks or views or likes. I don't count that stuff. I don't really like. As long as I see that people are watching and they are interested and they are engaged, that's enough.
Yeah, you keep the interest and keep people engaged and that they want to see more and that they can actually go somewhere to visibly see that this is happening.
Exactly, and it's just proof because like when I first started the site, which it'll be 10 years old in September. And the open mic is also will be 10 years old because we started the mic like a month after. And I right away, the name NEPA Scene got a lot of trolls saying things like, there is no scene, or the scene is dead, which is where the shirts that we have came from. The scene's not dead. That's where all that came from, because like there were people who were saying that. And then when you update every single week, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a week, over and over, and you're hitting them with photos and live streams and articles and interviews and podcasts.
Impossible
with
to ignore.
All of these things going on. I never hear that anymore. I never hear those words anymore because you can't when you're faced with that kind of evidence.
Yeah, you can't look around and be like,
there's just nothing going on. It's just, well, no, I think you're just not paying attention.
That's exactly what it is, and that's so important. Oh, that's dope to hear. I didn't know it was in 10 years.
I didn't know that either.
You got to do something big for the 10 years.
I have a few ideas.
Oh, he got ideas, bro. He ready.
If there's a stage involved, you already know it too. I'm excited. I didn't know. Damn, 10 years. That's impressive, Rich.
Thank you, man.
Oh man, that actually is like really like. Because I can't imagine, not for nothing. This isn't something easy when you put together and have to do and build and keep up with.
It's a lot.
A lot of people I don't think would have the 10 years and like not for nothing have the same type of outlook and same type of just like
positivity about it.
Yeah, I feel like you still ready to keep going. Like a lot of people at the 10-year mark I'd be like, oh man, I've been doing 10 years.
You're like, yeah, it's 10 years. Let's go.
Yeah,
10 more.
Exactly. You know, like that makes it that puts a smile on my face. You know,
yeah, that's cool.
And that's what I like about what you guys do too is you have that positivity in your music and in your performances.
Oh yeah.
And that really comes out. And that's, to me, that stands out because, a lot of music, of course, is inspired by you're going through a tough time, breakup, or bad things.
That's weird. You listen to a lot of what I'm saying.
But life isn't always bad. Like, there has to be some positivity out there. And, when you guys are on stage, definitely, I know it puts a smile on my face, but I see the reactions, the crowd reactions you guys get. And there's a lot of people smiling.
Yeah, it's cool.
My whole goal is to get Jerry to dance.
Jerry gonna be two-stepping.
Yeah, man. That's my real critic, because he done seen every version of Capital G. So I'm always like, all right, Jerry, what you think? Because he's before he was a bartender. He was on the other side with us.
Everybody give Jerry
old days, the original V-Spot Monday crew.
Yeah.
Anybody that's back from the old V-Spot Mondays, you know, man, Jerry was a wild boy. I'm not going to blow his spot up
Jerry
too
was
hard.
a wild boy.
I'm not going to blow his spot up too much. He's married, man. He doing his thing. But
Jerry's the man. That's funny.
All right. So what else you guys got coming up?
Well, hopefully GVonte 2 will be out before the end of this year.
That's happening. That's definitely happening.
Hopefully we can get it out before the end of this year. Hopefully I can get the Super Capital G tape done.
You gonna do it. You gonna get it done.
We'll see. There's a lot that I want to get done with this.
You gonna get it done, man.
I have big ambitions for this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like,
Warner Music Can Make Babies edition 2, even more babies is coming out.
yeah.
That's gonna be nice. And just way more singles. Like, I don't even really like dropping albums like that.
I like a full project. It feels good.
Yeah.
I like having I don't know. You do you know what I'm saying? We still 2 artists at the end of the day.
Word. I'm also working with this marketing company called Push. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be saying this. But either way, I don't
know if I'm saying this.
I don't know.
So this marketing.
I don't know, but I'm letting it be known because it's dope, and I'm making music for like commercials and movies overseas and like other stuff like that. So I just got like multiple emails of different projects that they want me to do. So I'm just excited about that too. So that's also coming. So yeah, that's dope. I just love that. And I might be doing voiceovers. They sent me a voiceover script too. So I'm like, that was just like an hour ago that I got that.
So you get to do the car commercials? Ford trucks that are sliding through your area.
I don't know what they sent me. I ain't opened it. I was too excited.
With a John Cena built Ford. Say, hit me with a built Ford strong.
Built Ford strong. That was good.
Do you have any advice for people who want to get into doing what you guys do?
Work on your voice and your diaphragm and work out. And like really, instead of just like lifting weights, do calisthenics, work on your breath work, your diaphragm, understand the proprioceptive aspects of what's going on internally in your body, because it all plays such an important role. Like, it's not just singing, it's such a psychological thing. Also, you have to have confidence in your voice to be able to do whatever you want without auto-tune, without a backtrack, like how we be doing, how he be doing. Like, he got to have confidence in himself. And I mean, obviously, if you're not confident, you can work on it, and you should still put yourself in the position to go on stage. But you really got to train. Like, it depends on if you want to be great. If you just want to do it just cause, so what? Be ass.
Go ahead, yeah.
Just be ass. But if you want to be amazing, like, you have to work and train. Take vocal lessons. I'm a vocal coach. I'm not plugging me to be vocal coach for you, but like, you need to take vocal lessons. Drake took vocal lessons. Adele had vocal lessons. Mariah Carey, Bruno Mars, Michael Jackson. All of them have vocal lessons. They're not just that good for no reason. But yeah, I'm really passionate about that. So I like went off just now.
I ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. My only advice is just do it straight up. Like,
Word.
It's like anything else. The hardest part is starting, bro. Like, the second you start, it's way easier to keep going. It's just that giving yourself the energy, be like, fuck.
Get up there.
Yeah, man. It's like what's harder? Like, the hardest part of getting to work. Getting to work.
Traffic. It's like, no.
It's part of it though. Like, getting your ass up and saying, I gotta do this.
Gotta do it.
Yeah, man. Y'all want to see me the first 20 minutes before I gotta go to work. See my hands in my face.
They'd be like, I got.
All right, let's read a couple quick comments and we'll get out of here.
Oh, shit.
We got Milton says, the Mega Powers unite. Great interview.
Mega Powers.
Yeah, I mean, we're less problematic than Hulk Hogan. I love you, Macho Man. Like,
Gosh, funny.
I'm Macho Man. He be Hulk. Yeah.
That's why me. That's why me.
Let's see, Jack says, Team Scoobity would love to get in tune. I don't know if that...
What was this?
I don't know what that means.
What did you say? Team Scoobity?
Team Scoobity, yeah.
Tell them
those
to
guys, those guys do interviews too. So
Tell them
Yeah,
us.
that name sounds familiar though.
yeah, you should talk to them.
Yeah,
It's
please.
really cool. They do their own little thing. They actually interview guys at the stage at the V Spot.
Oh, yeah.
Vinny gives them the time.
Oh, that might be why the
to
name
do
sounds
that.
familiar.
So, yeah,
Okay, because I'm like, the
somebody
name
seen
is ringing a
some of
bell.
those.
I just could
Yeah.
not tell you who's at the door. You know?
Yeah, those guys do good stuff. It's cool to see.
Yeah, that's what's
Because
up.
we need more voices, not less.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seamus says, my guy.
Yeah, Seamus.
He said, Boobies took on a life of its
Oh
own.
boy.
He says, love sharing the stage with these legends.
Yeah. Dope.
Let's see. Yeah, Milton said, we all have a song we're not a fan of that the fans love.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Amber says Capital G with some hearts.
Hey.
Let's see. And Seamus says rock and metal is coming back. I do think it is too. We love the NEPA scene open mic at the V Spot.
Hey.
Absolutely.
We all do.
100%.
Absolute legends.
Melton says makes music, suddenly babies. That could be volume 3.
Yeah, man, makes music suddenly, baby. There's part 3, dog. Hey, man.
Make it happen.
All right, well, thank you, gentlemen, for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you for taking us on. I know I hounded you like 3 weeks ago. Like, hey, man.
Hey, this project's coming out, bro. What you doing, man?
Yeah, I know. And then I subsequently forgot about it and got locked into trying to finish it in time. So that's all. I'm glad you was able to get back on it. You
That's
know?
so dope, man.
I mean, it's true that that's how it happened.
So cool.
But I appreciate everything as always, Rich. Once again, you are the man out here.
Yeah.
Can't do this shit without you.
Super cool.
We're gonna make it a point. I hope to see everybody that's watching this. Hope to see all y'all at the V Spot on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Please come see the boys. I guarantee I will be there next week. I don't promise too many people that I would be there. It's gonna be a little show, a little party. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna take.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that, man.
I'm sorry.
Nah, that's really it. That's all I got to say. Just thank y'all. I used to appreciate the show, man. Give GVonte a listen, streaming everywhere. GVonte.
Yeah, follow us on
GVonte.
everything too. Follow us. You got your stuff. Everything.
Yeah,
is
Super
on
Capital
Facebook.
G. I mean,
Yeah, it's just my name.
I don't care much about following me. As long as you
don't
listen to
care
the music,
at all.
all I give a shit about is you listen to the music, you like it. That's all I care about. Like, I put so much energy and effort into this. I don't know. I was very nervous to put it out. It's very poppy. It's not what I normally do. So, like, just getting the response that we've gotten has been very, like, it's been very reassuring. And, like, okay, it's not, I don't want to say bad, but, like, compared to what I was doing, it's not,
It's
you know,
different. It's different. It's definitely
it was more well received than I thought it would be, you know?
Yeah.
So,
That's great.
that's all I got to say.
That's all I gotta say. Appreciate you, man. That's all.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the show, please please share, please comment, do all the good algorithm things to get this out to more and more people.
Algorithmics.
And hopefully we will see you here next Wednesday at the same time for I think if next week works out right, we'll definitely have a very different topic for the podcast, but you'll see how it kind of fits into the scene overall. So thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at NEPA Scene. Like, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night.
Yes.